you doing?
Good. Real good. Walker and I are going to the movies this afternoon, down at the mall. It's not like a date or anything. Want to go? It's only $1 before 5.
That sounds good. Let me ask Harry if he wants to. Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I was walking down the hall and I'm just like, this guy, you know, I see him and I'm smiling. And then I couldn't believe it. I tripped right in front of him, fell right on my face.
It's the airheads floating in.
Have they been getting into the laughing gas?
It gets pretty wild in chemistry.
All right, girls, come on, let's keep it under control for a while. And we're going to be on some major roads today. And we ought to talk about a couple of things before we get driving, okay? One of the most critical parts of driving is knowing where to look. You've got to keep your eyes moving, and you've got to train yourself to look ahead, sometimes a block or more. And it's not an easy thing to do. And it doesn't come naturally to humans. Now, before you started driving, maybe the fastest you went was 15 to 20 miles per hour on your bicycle. And the farthest you had to look was maybe a few yards. But when you're going 40 to 50 miles per hour, well, you're playing by a whole new set of rules.
Is that like in biology class? They showed us how animals that move fast, like an ostrich, have better eyes than slower animals, like elephants.
That's it exactly. Humans are slow animals. It's not that our eyes are necessarily bad, we're just not used to looking ahead. And it's something we have to teach ourselves to do when we drive. And no matter how good you are naturally, it takes a while before it becomes second nature. Why is it that young drivers, those with the sharpest eyes, the quickest reflexes, and the best training, are involved in more accidents than older people?
Is it because drivers with experience know where to look?
You got it. They know where to look and what to expect on the road. And they can react almost without thinking. Mark, you are first today. Okay? Let's turn left on University. Now notice how Mark looked both ways after the light turned green. That's real good. How much space should you leave between you and the car in front of you?
At least 2 seconds.
How much time are you leaving now?
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Almost 4 seconds.
Sometimes I have a hard time knowing where to start and stop counting.
Yeah, me too.
If you have trouble sighting a driveway or a telephone pole, try using the street lines as markers. Or even on a cloudy day, a car will have a shadow under it. Take a look at the car in front of us. See the shadow? You have to remember that the room in front of you isn't the only space you have to worry about. You have to position yourself so that there's room behind you and to the sides. And keep your eyes moving all the time. And know what's going on around you. Always try to leave yourself an out. Somewhere to go if a car pulls in front of you, or if the car in front of you stops, or if something else happens into your path of travel. And you should, pull over to the shoulder or even into the outside lanes. Now, during rush hour, having cars on both sides of you can make you feel penned in. So when you can, you might want to get into one of the outside lanes. And you should always change lanes according to traffic. Now, Janet, how far should you be looking ahead?
The 2-second zone is for the distance between you and the car in front of you. Then you have a 4-second zone for the length it would take you to stop. And you should be looking ahead 12 seconds to see what's going on in the traffic up the road.
Yeah, but don't get so caught up in counting that you're not paying attention to what's happening.
And remember, you can look through windows of cars in front of you. You don't just concentrate on the closest bumper. All right, now, Mark, it would be smart to slow down a bit and let that car get farther in front of us. Now, when you're giving yourself room, it's important not to be in another driver's blind spot. Now you can get back up to the speed limit if you like. But hell, there's no need to race up to a red light. Janet, why should you pace yourself to avoid stops?
Well, a lot of streets have traffic lights timed, so you can hit each green light without braking. Just keep to the speed limit. If you don't have to brake, there's less wear and tear on the car, and you save gas, too.
Anything else, Cindy?
Well, there's your mental attitude that goes with it. Some people make it through every light when it's green, but then you'll see others race up to every red light like they're gonna get somewhere faster.
At the next side street, why don't you make a right and let Janet take over? What are some of the things to look for when you're driving next to parked cars?
Well, you have to watch for people in cars pulling out, or for someone opening a car door.
What else? Mark?
Open hoods or trunks, front wheels turning, and brake lights.
Anything else? Look for people moving inside cars. You can tell if someone's moving a shoulder like he's opening a door.
Well, you have to watch out for children, too.
Well, you know, kids like those up on the right aren't the ones who are going to surprise you. What you really have to watch for is the kid running to join them from across the street. You're most likely to be surprised in a neighborhood like this one with parked cars and hedges than if you were driving next to wide open fields where nothing blocks your view. In any case, you have to keep your eyes moving all the time. And looking to the opposite sides of the street is something an experienced driver should do almost without thinking. Cindy, it's your turn.
When traffic's heavy like this, it's impossible to leave yourself 2 seconds. Someone always cuts in front of you.
So what if they do? Drop back a little bit, you won't lose that much time. When traffic is thick, you'd be surprised how much room you can still leave yourself. But the important thing to remember is to leave yourself an escape route and as much space around you as you can. And what you want to do is become a part of the flow of traffic as smoothly as possible. And don't drive slower than everyone else. And don't tailgate.
We'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Gerard.
So long.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye, girls.
Bye, Mr. Gerard. Hey, Cambridge. Cindy and Walker want to know if we can go to the dollar movie at the mall.
Okay, what time's the movie?
4:45.
How about we meet you there at 4:30?
Great. See you later.
Okay.
We'll meet him at the movie.
Okay.
There's this new guy that Cindy is seeing.
Oh, really? What's his name?
His name is Eugene.
Eugene?
Yeah.
Little short kid with big glasses.
Well, he's really a brain. He's really smart.
Yeah, but look at those glasses. I mean, gosh, he looks like Herb.
But he's really a nice guy, and I don't think names really matter.
hate being behind these trucks. You can't see a darn thing.
Just let him get a few links ahead.
I think you're smart because you take driver ed.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Walker.
Hi, Janet. You guys been here long?
Hey, man, that's a great car.
Wait till I'm done with it.
I hear you had to fight some heavy traffic this afternoon.
It wasn't that bad.
I've been giving her lessons on some of the finer points of driving.
Walker, is there anything you're not an expert on?
Now that you mention it, no.
Come on, really?